Hello. Here I am. Here I am. Let me set up my little. That's what's up my throat. I ate a little granola chunk like right before hitting go live, and I think I have some oat. I have oat throat. I throated too many oats. Let's play Zelda. I don't know what we were doing. Oh, there's music playing in the background. Why is there music playing in the background? Why is there music? Stop. Why is there music playing in the background? Okay, there we go. I don't know what the hell that was about. Zelda time. As is customary with our Tears of the Kingdom streams. I don't freaking know what we did last time. I think we just finished. Oh, I'm just like staring bullets, daggers at this horse's ass. I'm just gonna go ahead and there we go. I don't want to be downwind to this fellow. We conquered. When did you start streaming, my boy? Started streaming like 2 years ago. What was I even just talking about? We conquered the Zora domain regional phenomenon. And I don't know what exactly our goals are. So let's just kind of wander about. We've been doing a lot of story stuff lately. I think I've earned some wander around time, and this yellow marker I'm assuming is like a tower. And I want to get some more of those. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna head towards the yellow spot. I'm gonna start filling out our map a little bit more. As you all could probably guess, like instantly, collecting the clothes is like top priority. Here, wait, I'm gonna freaking relocate my controller. I'm gonna put it on top of the desk, and then I'm gonna scoot in. That's fine. This is fine. Is it? I don't know. God, I'm trying to get in a comfortable spot here, and I'm having a hard time for whatever reason. Okay. Yellow. Yellow? I got it out of my system. So we're headed towards Das Yellow Point. I would love to find climbing armor. Would be awesome. Don't tell me where it is if it is in this game. I want to find it myself. I'm gonna go around the mountain. Do you remember? Okay, this is pretty bizarre. Do you remember your Wobble Dog series? I do remember my Wobble Dog series. Wondering if I could make an FNF mod about it. I don't know what that means. I know FNF is dead, but if YKTK, what does any of this mean? What like, okay, if you know, thank you? No, that'd be TY, TK. Friday Night Funkin'. I have heard of that, though I am incredibly unfamiliar. Okay, do you remember Wobble Dog series? Wondering if I can make a Friday Night Funkin' mod. Go crazy. I don't know what that game is, so I'm not gonna like bring the hammer down with a copyright strike. I know Friday Night Funkin' is dead, but if YKTK, that's your duck stream. I'm glad. It's a rhythm game. Then go crazy. Okay. Oh, they're trying to say Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, you can make a Five Nights at Freddy's mod about my Wobble Dog series. Go crazy. Hut. That's it. Yeah, I was about to say, you can run on that freaking Hero of Time. I could do that when I was in kindergarten. I ran up the slide because everyone was sliding down the slide, and I was like, what if I just go like some crazy genre bending route with this? You know what I mean? Did anyone else do that? Anyone else finally realize that they have free will and run upwards up a slide? I specifically remember the exact feeling I had doing it. I was like really proud of myself. I need to make sure I have a good jump. Let's go, Tulin! Thanks, man. Tulin's ability is so useful in so many situations. Sidon's ability, wherever he is. I don't know where the hell there he is. Don't know when I'm gonna use, hey, cover me in water and then let me squirt. Like, I feel like significantly less handy dandy than like Jetstream, please. Wanted to say that I love the series and hope you continue it. Yeah, keep playing at your pace. That's what I'm doing. Appreciate it. That's what I want to do. I've been ignoring those geoglyphs this entire time, and I'd really like to start giving those a peek because they seem intriguing. Oh, there's a boss down there. We'll get to that. Let's get the tower first. Fruit. I can eat healthy. Finally. Blue nightshade. Yo, true. Oh my god. Here's how I'm gonna get up there with ease. Go in here and then ascend. You can't touch me. Okay. Do I have... Nope. Do I have any rock? There we go. Rock hammer. It's extra durable, so I'm just gonna... Okay, you know what? This is enough that I feel like it would be most satisfying to instead... Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to get out of the way. You know what? I'll just shoot through you. You can be difficult. I don't care. Where's the bomb flower? Bomba? There we go. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was as satisfying as I thought it might be. And I'm sure there are lots of treats now. Just one. Just one treat. Oh my god, this is absurd. Okay, I'll do another one. Look at all these weapons. Okay. Traveler's Claymore could be good. Like, it could have a high potential in terms of fusion. I've got some good weapons, though. I'll live. This is really interesting. We'll come back to this. Nope, that's not right. There we go. Epic sauce. It's the Sahasra slope. Skyview Tower. Oh god, is there gonna be a fun puzzle? Solve my Sudoku! Did you meet again? My apologies, because we have a small problem over here. Is it the same shit? The terminal at the Skyview Tower needed repairs, so I came to fix it, but... Oh. Door won't open. Probably gonna be the same... Ugh. Caves. Do you want me to go there? Oh, I probably have to come up from below then, so I wasn't on the right track by being in the caves. A herb. And some more splush fruit. Give it to me. And this. It's blue nightshade. We like to have fun here. Okay, let's get back to work with this. There's another rock we can use if we need it. I'm going mining. I like this. Okay, I made myself a bit of a channel here. Oh, there's a creature. Okay, dude. Enough climbing. Alright. It's not Sky Zone. We're here for a mission. Rock hammer's badly damaged. I can make a new one. Lickety split, dude. Oh wait, I need a weapon to fuse with the rock. I gotta go to the other side. There were swords over there. Wait. Where was the other side? Where did I come through that had... Oh, well, there's a geoglyph. Oh my god. And a bunch of shrines. Okay. I'm starting to get a good idea of how we're gonna proceed here. It was over here. Okay. We're gonna do this nonsense, and then we're going to... Thank you. And then we're going to do the geoglyph. We're going to do some shrines. It's just going to be a kind of like do everything but story day. And that's honestly my favorite. No, I wanted a prize. Not enough. I want to clear out this whole thing. Dude, the bombs are so much more convenient, but they're also useful for, like, combat and stuff. So I should make an effort to... conserve. Lost my train of thought, as you could probably guess. More prizes! Stop. Okay, there are creatures nearby. Oh my god, I merged the two entrances. Dude, this is so satisfying. What is in here? Oh, I probably have to use Ascend right there, and it'll send me into the Skyview Tower. That's my guess. Well, can I move these out of the way? Ooh. I forgot I have to shoot you because you're difficult. Where the hell did you go? Oh. Okay. Bubble gem. I'll get my prizes. That was good. That was very good. Okay. Now let's use Ascend right here. I like that. I like that play. Oh, I missed a bunch of chats because my thing froze. I haven't seen anything since what abilities do you have? Or do you have any abilities yet? Which is very old. My intuition was correct. Hello? Don't whistle, man. Okay. Hello? Oh. What is happening? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's braced. There we are. Okay. No worries, team. Oh, I probably should have read some of that. I'm in, like, gaming mode. Mechanisms aren't working quite right. Just give them a bit of an oil. Nope, that's not what that said. Get some water. Ta-da! Wasn't a big problem, so a little oops. I promise that was not intentional. It's like muscle memory at this point. My hatred for dialogue runs so deep. Well, I don't hate dialogue. I just can't freaking read, man. Okay, alright, personal space. Alright, another tower. Yay! Therm solved it so fast. I tend to. I'm kind of a whiz kid if you haven't watched any of my content before. There's another geoglyph. Big old storm cloud. Huge island in the sky. Let's go to that geoglyph on our way down. How does that sound, team? Good? I would hope so. Guitar took me so long, I thought Mr. Man wanted mushrooms. No, that's true. He was talking about mushrooms, and I was like, do I have to give you mushrooms? And then that thread just kind of ended there. Whoa, that's a big area. Awesome. We haven't been in the depths in a while either. We should maybe do that. Okay, there's actually lots to explore here. There's lots of stuff over there. There's that weird formation to my left. Oh, it looks so freaking cool. But you know what I said? Today's Geoglyph day. Oh my god, I'm so mobile. This is so cool. Some shrines as well. There's one right over there. There's another one there. Another geoglyph, another tower. There's always something to do in the world of Legend of whatever the hell. Okay, now what do I do here is the question. Is this a Korok? It is. Yahaha. Korok seed. Bye! Okay. I beckon danger. Okay, let me get out my awesome boy weapon. Just in case. Okay, now what do I do here is the question. Don't tell me. Rhetorical. Suck my wiener. Oh, that did not go well. Okay. Oh, I can easily frickin' dismantle this battalion. Okay, never mind. Not at that rate. That was pretty embarrassing. I didn't headshot a single one. Y'all are all so low. You know what I can probably do? Yeah, that got most of them. Oops. I'm wasting like all my arrows, but whatever. I want to clear the way up there. Okay, now it's gonna be all about ascend. Nice shot, moron. Boom, 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 boom. Almost got him in one go. Yeah, that's, you know what, that's fair play. I should put on my combat clothes. Where are my big boy pants? There we go. Now I'd like to see you frickin' try to wrestle with me. Okay. I hit A. It made the "you made it" sound, and then I hit A, and nothing happened. Okay, forget it. How much damage does it do if I just shoot it? Okay, Sidon, you totally effed up my whole shot. Okay. Okay, you know what? This is a waste of time. Ah, I thought I could. Hello? It keeps making the like, okay, you can ascend here noise, and then it won't allow me to ascend. Kind of perplexed. You know what? You know what? Okay, I tried to do the arrow and it just didn't work. What is happening? I'm very confused. It's so low, I thought maybe I could just shoot it down. Oh, I can totally just shoot it down. Okay, we're fine. La. Dopeness. I got some prizes. Arrows, good. I used like 800,000 on that fight. Horn, opal. Oh my god, this is so worth it. Okay, what am I gonna use that thing for? I'm sure it's best for a shield because he's a very defensive boy. Let's affix it to soldier shield. There we go. Has more attack now. I guess that means I can like parry the ever-living shit out of all of my adversaries, which is like super rad sounding. Present prize. A topaz. Thanks. Okay, I gotta figure out where I am meant to go in this geo. Let's get a higher viewpoint. I want those apples. Okay, don't push the log, man. It's not a charity event. Let's see. This is a big, big boy. I was thinking maybe, what is that? Oh, I want to kill that thing. Good work, man. That was a good fight. Okay, let me get out, like, a small, quick weapon. Let me do this. Okay, now we're gonna sneak up on that guy over there. Oh god, Toon's about to go in and shoot him like 5 times. How? How did you hear me? Never mind, Toon's on the job. That's a waste. My cool durability thing. Absolutely dismantled. That was good. That was good, team. Nice. Goblin Guts, the black Goblin Horn, which is good. I'm proud. Okay, let's get back to work on this Geoglyph thing. I'm thinking maybe this thing covers so much ground. I feel like if I just wander around it long enough, eventually, we'll be clued in as to what's supposed to happen here. What is that? Okay. Whoa. God, that's like a condo. Y'all can do whatever you please. Let's see here. Oh, it might be up in the like higher wooded area. I feel like that might make sense. This place is cool. Ooh. Ah. It's a puddle. Are these the tears of the kingdom that I've heard so much about? Oh, I'm recalling it. Oh shit. Why is he look? What is he just like looking at it?
Hyrule will bow down before me.
Oh yeah. Oh, these freaking things. Nah, they're sweeties.
It's more than we thought.
Oh god, it's 3 people.
It's a swarm.
Okay, it's like more like... Okay, we're fine. We're totally set.
There are so many of them. But why would they?
Zelda, just nuke them. Don't, like... Didn't you do that at the end of the first game? You just, like, created a star? Now does not seem like a good time to smile, team. She's way better at it. What's happening? What is happening? Oh my god.
That blast wiped out all the Molduga. How is that?
Yeah, go figure. I don't know about wiped out. I feel like dissolved is probably better.
So brute force will not be enough.
That was your big plan. That was your big gambit. 8 large dogs. I'd like to see President Biden handle this one.
The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
Dude, can you stop for a second? I need to take an Advil. Can you pipe down? Took your suggestion. Yeah, I was kidding. They did just nuke the babies. Cool. So this is like the new version of like memories from the last game. I like it. That was number 6. Gerudo Assault. Assault is a good word. Violation's probably good as well. Oh, and then they have a little summary. Gerudo Chief Ganondorf, in his push to conquer Hyrule, uses a swarm of Molduga to assault the castle. Or uses powers to unleash an attack that destroys the swarm. Ganondorf notices the Zonai's secret stone, Raru's right hand. The sight of it draws a sinister smile from Ganondorf. Uh-oh. Okay, I did it. I found a beautiful... Okay, so this is how I'm going to get the lore, I suppose. Very cool. All right, let's go get some MFing shrines. Where were they? I saw them. There's one. Cool. Okay. That was nice. And there looks like there were a freaking ton of them. That was just number 6 of like a million of them. Oh, a little camp. Boy Scouts? No. I think animal meat, right? What are we talking about? Oh, you have food poisoning? Damn, what a bummer. The pain? Oh, true. Meat and rice bowl. Combine plain raw meat, Hylian rice, and rock salt. Good luck, team. Tomatoes! You guys seem like you're in a bad spot, but these tomatoes aren't going to pick themselves. You get it, right? Yeah, any other day I'd help you out, but oh man, these tomatoes. Oh, have I already been here? No, it's a new stable. Oh, and now the geoglyph is on my map because I discover it. Okay. Oh, I can make a little boat. Dude, freaking consider it done. Okay, I should probably think these things through. Let's make a boat. We haven't built a fun machine in a while. We're gonna go wide side because it makes me feel more comfortable. For whatever reason. Hello? Okay. For the love of God, Link. Alright. Beep bop. And then... Whamma jammies. Ba-boom bop. Okay. We tore that up. That was good. All right. New shrine, new stable, new me. New tomatoes to pick. Okay, you know what? Tulin like follows at a distance and is very small. Sidon's just like a big dude. So he's getting real inconvenient. But you know what? He fights things. And I love the idea of turning this game into like a tower defense type deal. I've been playing a lot of Plants vs. Zombies lately. Okay. It's Tajikats shrine. Now it's Link's shrine. So, sorry, Tajikat. There's a new bad bitch in town. And it's me. Building with logs. That's one of my favorite names so far. It's so on the nose. I love it. I mean, so far it seems like building with log, but I would love a second log. Yeah, definitely deserved like a fanfare for that one. Now I have 3 logs. There's some water. Don't mind that. There's some water. Okay. I'm already like feeling some inspiration here. God, now I gotta figure out how to rotate it the way I want it. Which is just never going to happen. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's try a different thing. Okay, well we have 3 logs here. So ideally, I need just something to span this little gap. without it rolling off. So what I could probably do, the logs float. So what if I go like this? Can that slip in there? There we go. Whee! I love this game. Okay, I need to be able to see where I'm freaking going. Okay, like maybe... Okay. And then, wait, don't tip over yet. You've tipped over and you've ruined my day. Not the backseating after the clarification of... That's true! God, y'all are so freaking unfun. The second I get into like a figure it out puzzle, everyone's like, do this, do this, do this. It's the most efficient way. Do you seriously have nothing better to do? Good lord. Like, obviously, it's gonna take me a while. Because I'm not, like, the smartest person. Or just a smart person. But still, it's for the giggles, man. Okay, this kind of thing, it'll hang for like a moment, but it keeps doing that. What if I have an idea. Oh wait, why don't I just... Oh. I was trying to get cute with the buoyancy. Okay. I'm embarrassed. All right. Oh, my chat freaking froze again. Why does this keep happening? I can walk the tightrope. I'm a good balancer. Oh, it's rolling a little bit. Who cares? I don't need the second log. See? Okay, now what are we doing with this? Oh my god, it's so many logs. There are like 6 logs. I can be so silly with these. Okay, let's make a raft base to start. I'm hungry, like already. I had a really upset stomach this morning, so I could barely eat. Now all of a sudden I'm hunger. Okay, let's put that like there for buoyancy. Next. Okay. Oh, it fell. Okay, well, my plan was if you could frickin' cooperate. I don't even know how it fell. I had to move quick. Okay. That's alright. Then why don't I, like... send it the other way. Because I know what thing I want to build by the end of this, but I'm just having trouble getting it to stay where it needs to stay. Is there any way I can get this to affix anywhere but on one side? Like, can I not just put it in the frickin' middle? Is that in the middle? No. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I can work with this. What I was attempting to do. Something like that, and then I could use the last... Oh, there's 2 more logs. Could use another log as additional buoyancy. Shit. God, rotating is so freaking challenging for my brain to comprehend. I feel like this is not what I intended to build, but it still could work. That is not what I wanted to happen. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. None of this has gone how I want it to go. I wanted to use that as like a hook to hold it up. Oh god, now I have to wrestle with this shit again. Why is it like that? Oh, it's because this is at a freaking angle again. Oh god, now I'm gonna try and undo it and it's gonna fall over because it's not at the right angle. This is torture. Oh my god. Stay, please. Okay, Christ almighty. There's more! At least I have fans this time. Okay, oh, I just have to build a boat this time. Thank Christ. Okay, you're gonna come here. You're gonna come here. We're gonna make a 3-log boat. Wunderbar. Okay, and then I'll put you here. You can go wherever the frick you want to go. And then we... Oh. Open waters! Oh, a present. It turns slightly, but that's okay. Present. Is there another one over there? Probably not. That's not good. That is not good. Okay, now let's... What an awesome prize. Now let's send it back. Okay, it left without me. I'll just swim. That's fine. I turn these off. Stop. Okay. All done. That one took a while. But we got there. Shut up, man. I have 12 orbs that I have not spent. Now 13. 13 orbs. I should spend those. We have a lot more hearts than I thought we did. Now the question is, what should I spend it on? I can get 3 little things. What's my stamina at? Oh, I'm gonna do it all on stamina so I can have 2 full stamina wheels. Because it'd be nice and neat. And then I'll go back to going for hearts. Okay. In that case, you hear what? The chirps? Sounds good, man. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go get my 3 stamina nuggets. Stamina chunks. And I'm gonna eat an oat bite. Just working on an oat bite. You do music, don't you? I'm trying to learn how. Do you play an instrument? I played piano as a youngster, but I haven't played an instrument in a very long time. Well, very long time. In like 6 years. But or 4 years. I know how to play piano. For the most part, I just really like video game music, so I wanted to learn how to make music. So I've been working on that. Yeah. Working on it. I have a TikTok where I post music stuff. At Therm can't read. HMU. Stamina vessels, please. 1 stamina thing. Now 2 more, please. Cool. Yeah, stamina vessel. Important item that restores some of the... Yeah, okay. There you go. Have you heard of Vocaloid? I have heard of Vocaloid. It's not my thing, but obviously I'm not knocking people who are into it. It's just, it kind of hits that uncanny valley for me. So I'm not a big Vocaloid guy. Oops. Shit. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. Standard vessel. Nice. All right, 2 wheels. 2 stamina wheels. Ah, so nice and satisfying. All right, now I have double the stamina. Okay, where to next? I guess we could work on finding more towers. Or if there are any more geoglyphs to go to, we could do that. Go to the depths. I want to, let's get this area sorted. What is this? Ah, okay. Let's go over to here, and let's try to find the tower for that area. I'm gonna eat another oat bite. My head was itchy. Okay. Where to? There's a shrine over there. Where's the tower? Is that it? Yep. Okay. It'd be closer to go from, like, here. New goal. Red. Next stop. Red. Oh, there's another chasm. We could go in there as well. Because we spent maybe like half of one stream in the depths and then have not been back since. Should explore more down there. There are lots of goodies to be had. Come on, man. Good job. Push those quads to the limit, please. Do it for me. What's this? Oh, it's a spring. Whoa. That's cute. I enjoyed that. I had a non-zero amount of fun. Okay. What is this, first of all? Second of all, how am I going to get over there? I'll just go around. Like a responsible little boy. Wow. I love that they gave them like the car dealership lights. Or like the Christmas tree farm from Peanuts. Very helpful for me. There's lightning and yuckiness up there. There's yuckiness afoot. I should go up the hill while I have an avenue to do that. Otherwise I'm going to be scaling like an enormous cliff. When I did not have to. Okay. Come on. Good job. You suck? Hell yeah, thanks man. What is this? Oh, it's just fun little grass. Fun little bits and bobs of grass. Shock fruit? Shock fruit. Oh my god, it's the whole freaking team. It's probably another one of those... Okay, well, let me do my shock fruit thing. Okay, can you get out of the way, man? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Thank you. That did nothing of interest. Oh, Lord in heaven. Okay, let's be smart about this. You gave me an updraft. That was a mistake you couldn't afford to make. Wow, approximately 0 headshots. That's fine. Light me on fire. Do it. Just gonna make more updrafts, you freaking dunce. Break my bow. I don't care. Oops, I missed. Okay. We've created a little bit of a runway here. Wrong button. There we go. Now we dodge. Now we evade. We have less room to run here. Ooh, arrows. I'll have time to pick up loot later. Okay. Come on. Come on. Watch this. Oh my god. Put him in the spin cycle. Okay. No. Do it, brother! As advertised! Keeps being like, alright, now. Okay, now. Okay, now. I'm like mashing the A button. I think do I just have to like shoot it so he like stumbles and falls down or whatever? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get like no hits off because I also have the wrong weapon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was terrible. Got him halfway. Okay, do not knock me off the cliff. Do not do that. That's fair. That was not a very good shot by yours truly. There we go. Now let me up. I'm gonna get so many goodies from this. I'm gonna get so many goodies. So many goodies. Where'd they all go? There's some goodies. There's some goodies. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Goodies, goodies, goodies. And another one of those. I don't necessarily even want that. I was kind of in it for the gems and tasties. Oh my god, there's more stuff over here. Love it. And arrows? You shouldn't have. That's one thing I'm liking a lot more in this one than Breath of the Wild. It feels like there are more arrows everywhere. Breath of the Wild, I feel like I was always running out of arrows. Okay, back to Red Town. That was good. Got some tasty loot. Tasty, looty deliciousness. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, I'll have to go up this kind of slant. I suppose. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Water. Okay, back to work. We made it! More map. What is that? Oh, it's a dragon. Super cool. It was a pretty weird view of the dragon, so I was a little confused. Alright, and there's no silly puzzle. Never mind, it's broken. Where's Mr. Birdman? Hello? Fix it? Fix it? Do I have to, like, go up to the top and clear it off? Hello? Is that still the dragon? Yeah. What the hell, man? Oh. Got yourself into a predicament, haven't you? Where the hell even are you, dude? Oh. Bomb flower. How we doing? Oh, you got trapped, Elmerson. What are you doing in a place like this? No, it doesn't matter. Could you help me? What's wrong? Set off a trap in the ruins and now I'm stuck. Oh, what a mess. Oh. It's a cave entrance over there. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, so the entrance is that way. Okay, I need to keep that in mind. Well, let me just leave. Okay, so it was this way. There's a little fort over there. Well, ain't that just the cutest damn thing? Discovery. Poplar foothills. Alright, man. That was really tough. Oh, but there's more prizes. Actually, wait, hold on. I'll get you in a second. I need these mushrooms. Yummy. Alright, dog. Be free. I knew you'd rescue me. I don't have much, but please, take this. Really? Thanks. I don't have time to chat. I've urged. Oh, at the tower, thank God. Okay. How do I get that present? Can I trap myself? No. How funny would that be? I could just recall, so I wouldn't truly be trapped. Or just teleport away. There's lots of things I could do. I would like that. So... Can I have it, please? Thank you. Thank you, Chief. All right, let's get back to work. You've distracted me from my business long enough. Elmerson, or whatever the hell. I have duties. I have duties to duty. Did you fix it? Thanks, man. Okay. Another one. Another one. Ugh, I needed a stretch. La 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 la. Well, now where to? This is tricky. I could just keep going tower hopping, or I could do not that. I might go to the depths. We haven't been there in a very long time. In fact, that's totally what I'm going to do. If I find a chasm on my way down, we're headed straight there. Oh, this is a big section. Awesome. That's great. Okay, there's a chasm over there. There's also one in Lake Hylia. Very cool. And, whoa, giant storm. Very cool. Okay. Now, where was this chasm? Okay, I can see it. And there's lots to investigate. There's a whirlpool. Okay, I'm going to this flower-shaped island. 100%. Okay. Bye. Where is the chasm again? There it is. Back to work. Ooh, another geoglyph. Oh, this is gonna look so cool. I'm gonna dive bomb into it. Check this shit out. Yo! Oh my god! Ah! Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. A Grand Poe. The dragon! What are you doing? Can I still shoot you? For resources? I missed. No, that's fine. Okay, you can just live your life. More Poe. I forget what I use this stuff for, but it's pretty cool. Present in here? Present? No? Oh, it could be a present up there. No present. We've received reports of sounds coming from inside the large wall to the southwest. Striped wall that extends up to the ceiling. We have searched the depths for some sort of entry point, but to no avail. Okay. Oh, there are like folks every. Oh, I'm totally visible. Okay, I think I'm ready to leave. No? Okay, I'll go out the front door. That seems like a good call to make. Cool. Okay, we're having more disagreement about spoilers. Just because you say it isn't spoilers doesn't mean it isn't spoilers. It's not a spoiler though. Yeah, it might not be necessarily a spoiler, but I'm being pretty. I'm enjoying just. Ouchie. I'm enjoying discovering stuff for myself. So even stuff that isn't necessarily a spoiler, I'd prefer to avoid. No? Okay, you're just being weird. I'm just gonna leave. Where should we head? I'm like right in the way of it, and I will be lit on fire. Ow. Oh, are you like... Okay. You can be weird if you want. Where to? And the X marks the spot, I suppose. Can I not freaking put a marker? I'll just put a pin like right next to it. Okay, let's move towards red zone. Any light roots visible? Okay, we're gonna grab that first. All right, man. Money. Awesome. Okay, let's get the light route first. 1 hour in. We are 1 hour in. 2 hours to go. Little spirit flames. I don't even care. I can't see. There we go. Okay, give me the juice. The Jesus light route. Okay, give me the juice. Give me the juice. Juice obtained. That's it. Okay, thanks. Dispelled the darkness. Yeah, it's doing a great job. So it's like barely even. That's fine. There are a lot of light routes out there, clearly. Because good lord. Alright, well let's head towards Red Town now. Yippee! Okay. Nothing much here. Cool, cool. Alright, well, glad we got that light route. We seem to be leaving its jurisdiction here. Bomb flower? Yes, please. I'm gonna sneak up on y'all. Freaking weirdos. I need you to upgrade some of my clothes, I'm pretty sure. Boom. That is a deep firefly. Hi, Therm, are you feeling better? I'm definitely feeling better than I was on Tuesday. Tuesday, like, honestly, at least health-wise. You know what? Just in every sense of the word. Tuesday is probably like the rock bottom low point of my whole life. So, better than then, for sure. I felt so bad. I can't see. I forgot I have these things. Oh, I didn't mean to put on my arrow. I was just trying to drop it. Oh, glad I did that. So definitely better than Tuesday, but I'm still not feeling great. I'm still working through some chronic health stuff. Oh, is this just gonna freaking... Really? So awesome, dude. Is this gonna go floor to ceiling? Love it. Love it. Oh, for the love of God. Don't hurt me. Okay. I guess we should find a different chasm, because this one doesn't seem to have any X marks the spots. Yeeps. Okay. Couple chasms that are near that. So let's go there. Let's do that. We're all good. We're all good. Why is every streamer in bad health? I don't think every streamer is in bad health. I'm definitely in bad health, and it's not because I'm a streamer. It's because I have some kind of chronic health issue. Current theory, and I'm not going to necessarily say I have these because neither of them are confirmed. Though it's very likely I have POTS. It's probably POTS. Is one of them, and then my mom and I are convinced that I have some kind of vestibular migraine disorder of sorts. Because in January and February, I was in worse health than I've ever been for like 2 months straight. And then I kind of slowly improved over time. And then I had a migraine in early January that like happened right before that. And then I had another bad migraine, my first one since then, while I was at the beach. And then I'm like right back to where I was in January. So there's some kind of weird interrelationship between, God, how the hell am I going to get up there? Between, oh, is this the plateau? Oh, it's the plateau. Well, how in God's name am I going to get up there? Is there a cave I can go in and then use ascend? Probably not. We're just gonna climb as much as I can. Okay. Oh shoot. I thought I would. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I thought it was not slanted enough that I could run on it. Get up there, son. But yeah, to answer your question, I'm feeling okay. My stomach has been fine this stream. I'm hungry. It's mainly the dizziness that's annoying. Dizziness and vision problems. I basically do not have peripheral vision anymore. It's pretty awesome. Uppies. Glad I got that stamina. I can climb anything I freaking please now if I have enough patience. Okay. Yeah, I can go up this way. Actually, let's go. Let's go over here. Stam bulb. Good juice. And then let's go this way. Hope you can figure it out and get in some medicine that makes it better. Yeah, that's what we're working on. I've tried probably like 50 different pills over the course of this year. Still no dice, but we're working on it. Oh, it's a rock falling from the sky in such a beautiful manner. Do not fall down. Okay. Nice. And there's a shrine right here. And there's what it's a like or whatever. Like can do whatever he wants. I'm just gonna do the shrine. Cool. Do the shrine and then we're gonna go into the chasm. How far into the game are you? I don't know. Making things work. Okay. Force transfer. Huh. Okay, well what does this do? Cool. Well, let's do this. I immediately understand what to do. 'Cause I'm awesome. Cool. And then we've got some little platforms to do ascend on. That's the end of the shrine. Okay, not so fast. Another pole. What's down this way? Very little of interest. Okay, cool. Back to work. Thanks. Okay. So what's the idea here? Let me just see what these platforms are about before I start trying to solve stuff. Like, what's preventing me from just going up? Not much. Okay. Oh, I can move him somehow. Ah. Okay, well then why don't I go like this? Oh, I can't quite get high enough. I'm still gonna see if that's enough. 'Cause it could be. Not quite. Okay. Oh, you know what I could probably do? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to wrestle with the rotate in time. Yeah. Shit, that's so annoying. Okay, we gotta try again. Grab it, Link! Okay, we have to try that again. Just leave it there for a longer time. There we go. Cool. Okay, and now... There you go. That's not what I wanted to do. There you go. We did it. Okay. Another shrine conquered. Brilliant stuff. Alright, I have nothing. 2. We're halfway to another heart, I guess. I guess we're just gonna go all in on hearts now, because I like the 2 even stamina wheels. Okay. We're off to the chasm. That's the goal. And I think we marked it with yellow? Yellow. Oh, I do have to go near the like. Okay. You can hang out here for a second. There we go. Alright, dude. Whatever. Oh, you're gonna be annoying as hell. What is your deal? That was painless as all hell. I should stop underestimating myself. My brain surprised my mouth with that word choice, clearly. Opal! Thanks. Back to work. Oops, this is not what I want to climb. Okay, I need to go... Oh, well. Save myself some time right there. Easy as that. Cool. Back to work. Yellow. Incoming me towards yellow zone. I've considered just becoming a silent streamer, just not ever saying anything. Just no commentary gameplay. I feel like to do that you have to be good at video games. Here we go. Very pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna be cold. I'm gonna be chilly. Oops. I know you're cold, dude. Stop freaking whining. Okay. Yummy tasties. What happened to 100% of Stardew? It takes freaking months to edit, dog. I said that like 5 times in both of the first 2 parts. It's like, oh, it took so long to edit because it's so much footage to delete. It'll happen eventually. They just take a long time. If you can't wait that long, then you should just play the game or something. Make your own Stardew Valley videos. I don't know what to tell you. I got tons of other games that I play. I'm chronically ill. I can't work on it very often right now, unfortunately. Ideally, I'll soon get back to a state where I can actually go back to editing for like hours a day instead of only being able to edit for like 2 hours a day, because looking at a screen makes me incredibly dizzy in my current state. There was something on there. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted the ice fruit, but Tulin, you can go crazy, dude. I wanted to get Flurry Rush, but I'm gonna shoot this guy down. Moving a straight line. Telegraphed. Dude, I'm a sure shot. That was good. Everything that just happened was awesome. You are not allowed to have your weapon. Oh, damn it. That thing was cool. Never mind, Tulin. Damn it, Tulin! No! Whatever. Alright, let's go down. Oh, okay. Okay. Down we go, and we're going to Red. Going to Red Town. I can't see. I feel like I'm gonna die. We're all good, y'all. Don't worry about it. Do not know what the Poe does, but we got it. Okay. Oh, they're already in the right spot. Oh, really? I tried to turn around and cancel my swing. What? Okay. The ghost inputs are unbelievable. It's because of the freaking capture card delay. That's why I'm having so much trouble. Jesus Christ. I tried to get off and then turn around and swing, and it ate like about 5 of my 7 inputs. Okay, let's see. Nothing much to see this way. It's a little car. Ah, it's like a little railway station. Off we go. Oh my god, it's like Six Flags. Whee! Cool. What's like end goal here? Okay, let's slow down. Slow down. Okay. Okay, well, there's the X. And what is it? Armor. Something very cool. The miner's trousers. Okay, that's the, that's 2 of the miner set. I'll put it on. Very helpful. Okay, so now I've got a little light in my life. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going on that railway. That was kind of way into that. Oh shoot, where'd my little car go? Well. No worries, I suppose. They gave me the ingredients to make a new one, though, right? Nope. Okay. I'll go on foot. Okay, wait. Is there seriously, like, not an extra cart? There's gotta be an extra cart somewhere, right? Okay, well, I would like to find more of these X marks the spots. There's one there. There's one over here. Any chasms near that one? Not really. Damn, wow, there's like none. Okay, then we're not doing that one. Let's go for this one. Oh, it's in the desert. Oh, God. No. Okay, let's... I guess I just need to find more of these X marks the spots. You found more X's that mark spots. Where did I get these again? They were all in various sky islands, I'm pretty sure. So I should probably just go island hopping. We can go over here. I'm sure somewhere over here will have an X for me. Oh my God. I just leaned back and stretched and it like wrecked my whole body. Oops, I hit my microphone. It is a shrine. Yo, true. Okay, so it's due east. Which, oh, no. It's due west. That's west. Which is this way. Now I'm swift. Okay, so I'm just gonna head straight this way until I see something interesting, I guess. There's some over there, some over there. Some stuff there, some stuff over there. Giant cube. Oops, I forgot you have to glide for that to work. Shit. Okay, well, let's go to this one first. There's some interesting stuff over there, though. Are these the ones that I was looking at the map? Yeah, okay, cool. I want you. Thanks. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. That was too high up. What about this one? Too high up? Balls. Wait. Foolish. Okay. What is there to do here? Not much, it appears. I guess I'll just go somewhere else. I can fly though with an aeroplane. There's a little aeroplane track. No. Okay. Jesus Christ. We'll put a fan on it for extra propulsion. There we go. Okay. Now, where to? Oh, I already did this. So I'm on this one. I could go over there. I could go over there. Guess I'll go to the left. Oh no, I'm gonna be too low. I'll just... Oh, I can like swing a hard left. Go over to that one. That's the ticket. Wow, this actually works out so nicely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please get there. Oh. No! Oh, we're so fine. We're totally okay. Brilliant. All right, we made it easy. Now. Did something just explode? No worries. Oh, you. You exploded. Well, you made something explode. Weirdo. Okay, what is up over here? Don't. Okay, we got rockets and whatnot. That's fun and everything. Okay, not much. Not much to be seen. Sunderland. Oh, thanks, Ben. Can't wait to use that. Squirt. All done. I guess up we go, right? There's not really much to do here, it appears. I kind of want to go up there. Okay. I would like... Gotta make sure these rockets don't just slide right out. You know what I should do then? Attach them. What a dunce. There we go. Okay. No worries. Do I have enough of a corner here to... No, I don't. Okay, then I'll just climb. We're so chill. Okay. Let's get back to work. This way? Sure. Love it. What is that noise? Oh, I think it's vacuum upstairs. Yes, the vacuum is running upstairs. I'm sure y'all can hear that. It's very loud. Okay. Now go. Perfect. I almost got impaled right there. Okay. See? It's exactly as intended. All good, team. What's happening? Ow! Who is shooting me? All right, you know what? This is... Okay. Oh, good shot. That's tough. Okay, now we have another shot at glory here. All right, is this really just gonna be a bunch of islands with a whole lot of nothing? I suppose. Okay, well, I guess we go to that other one next. Well, what's over here? Like nothing? There's gotta be something to these islands. I guess not. I guess they're just little rocks to hop between. Okay. Gotta go up there. Oops. Wow. And that's just gonna be up there now. Forever. Cool. Okay, it's more water. It's not one of these water islands. With a bunch of water. You know, I don't need to freaking shoot you. You're just here. Yay. Okay. Some fish. I wanted it. I don't even know what these are used for, but I would like them. Okay, that's enough. What are we gonna do on this one? I'm just a fella looking for some Yar treasure maps. Matey. I'm a little confused. Okay, I can make like a brace here. I really need to get a hang of the controls, man. What? So they're telling me that's not the solution? What? Okay, well, first of all, it's too thin. So I need to cut down a tree. Excuse me, fairy, while I cut down this tree. Okay, I need like an axe or something. This should be fine. Do you have a fishing license? No. Matthew's online! Yay, Matthew's online. Yay, Matthew. Okay. Now, my question is, does this slide nicely? No. Okay. Oh, I forgot to frickin'... God, this is incredibly technically challenging for me. There's a lot of... Okay. Here's what needs to happen, I think. I need to... use Ultra Hand. Lift this up. Hold it there. For a very long time. And then bring it back down. Wait for this to rise back up. And then I need to... recall, and then Ultra Hand, stick it onto that, and then cancel the recall. There we go. So what does that do for me, is my question. Like what was the purpose? This treasure was already accessible. I could have just Ultra Handed out of there. What was the point of any of that? That sucks. Why did you make me do that? That was such a struggle for me. I feel betrayed. I can fly more. I actually would like to do that, thank you. Okay. Let's make a bird. Is it gonna already start moving, or can I leave it here? I cannot just leave it here. Really? I thought it would stop at some point. Okay, there we go. All right, now fan. Oh. I feel like I do that like 90% of the time. Oh, it's another dispenser. Okay, you can live. That was such a gentle landing. That was absolutely killed. We freaking crushed that. Okay, let's go over. Well, let's go to our little toy dispenser first, because those are always fun. Always fun. And if you disagree, you're a freak. Where are all my charges? Here they are. Oops, that's a fairy. Didn't mean to manhandle you. Okay, there we go. What's my prize? What's my prize? Anything new? Rocket. Light. A small wheel. And some time bombs. I love it. Okay. There's some goods over here. We'll go over here, and then we'll go to my right. And there seems to be a battlefield below me. Oh, it's way below. It's like way down there. I'm sure that has an X marks the spot. I feel like... Oh, that's where they come from. It's right, when you beat those flux, whatever, constructs. They give you a little map. Little mappy map. Oh, more fruits. I don't need you, man. Okay. What's over... Oop. Thanks, guys. You guys are so cool. Let's go this way before we go fight that fellow. Oops. I'm so giddy. Ah, it's not one of these freaking things. Oh, it's probably one of those where I have to bring a stone or whatever. What is this? Okay, well let's do this shrine first. I'm gonna have to go beat that flux construct and then figure out how to get the stone all the way up here. Yeah, okay. Guess I will. Guess I will. Guess I will. Hurry. Yeah, go get it. What is this though? Oh, it's just over there. Oh my god. There's a treasure chest. Oh, I thought I could just wind it up. Ah. What? That is so freaking cheats. Did you see that? How did that happen? I did all that work to get the like rope to wind up, and then like when I got on it, it was like, and it like nudged it back off. Whatever. Guess I gotta do it again. The game cheats, guys. The game cheats. Gotta do this shit again. Tentabluke. Is he gonna do it again? Okay. Tentabook is here. There we go. Are you a tea person? No. Boom! An X mark. There it is. I do not like tea, no, unfortunately. It is not my style. Okay, now I'm gonna bring this ungrateful bastard back to its home. Beep, 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 boop, boop, ba, ba, beep, 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 boop, boop. This is high octane. This is what the pros love. This is why we play. Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play. This is why we play. Alright, I'm done. I don't want to see your cutscene. Alright. New shrine. Head to the Shrine of Resurrection from Breath of the Wild and sit in the pool to slowly regain your hearts for free. Follow me for Tears of the Kingdom tips and tricks. That is so bizarre to do like marketing as an account just named Anon with no profile picture. I love it though. I won't be following. Diamond. Love it. That's like my third diamond and I'm not using any of them. I'm saving them. Though, how baller would it be to make like a shitty spear with a diamond and then it breaks in like 8 seconds? Hydrating. 3:43. We got a minute. Nope. We got an hour and 17 minutes precisely on the clock. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's freaking tussle, dude. Let's just straight up tussle. Now, where is your silliness box? Where is your, like, goofy cube? There it is. Don't go for the chest. Loot always comes first. Yes! I don't even need to finish this fight now, because that's what I'm about. But I will. But I will finish the fight. Yeah, I'll do it. Nice. Oh, I forgot this is a boomerang. Awesome. Okay. I'm still good. What are you even doing, man? What's the purpose? Come down, please. You're so far away. Oh, I see. There are a couple things. You could recall him back at him, I assume, or I could go like this. Luca, $10. Thank you, Luca Lamont. Yeah, that's right. I'm in your business. Stay on the ground is way more convenient for me. Don't crush side on, get out of the way. Oops. Oh, shisk. Okay, well, let me put on my cool boy fit. You're gonna make me put on my cool boy fit. And no one wants to see that. Eat some apples. Okay. Oh, this is a flux construct the second. Where was it? I saw the cube recently. There it is. I'm gonna switch to a cooler weapon because you freaking asked for it. Dude, do a charge attack. Okay, we could probably just shoot this fellow down. Oh, now you're back to being a man. Big scary man. What if you take his hand? What can you even do about it? What happens if I take his hands? Now what? Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. He's gonna point at me. You! Alrighty. Defeated. Oh my god, I got 2 of them. Plenty of zonite charges, a small wheel, couple of them. Okay, let's make a cool weapon. Can I not just destroy? Isn't destroy fused material an option? Oh, I think I have to do it in this menu. It is nice to have a rock hammer, but I want to see how good this is. Plus 26. Oh my god, it's just 2 of them. Very cool. Okay. Well, we got 2 more Ekmark spot. So let's discover the Ekmark. So it's this one and it's this one. Dueling Peaks. Okay, what's the closest chasm? I'm sure it's underneath the peak, and I just can't see it. That one's a tricky one. But I like tricks. And treats! That's the kind of shit. I was dropping a lot of bars like that on my Hades video from like a year back. I kept being like, red is my favorite color. I think I was just like in a pretty hyper mood. That is by far the most disliked video I've ever uploaded, and it's not even close. People freaking hated that one, and it kills me every time. Because as much hate as that video gets, I will never stop dropping bars like trick or treat. Like, it will happen all the time. If you want to see some like angry gamers, check the comment section of my Hades video. Man, it is extreme. It's probably toned down because it's been a while and like I talk about that video all the time, so now probably most of the comments are like, there's less hate than I expected. But I don't know, man, my channel usually doesn't get very much hate. Because usually the people who are here are just kind of here for gaming and then enjoy the... A lot of people didn't like Hollow Knight. Okay, dude. So Hollow Knight got some distaste, but for the most part, my channel's pretty hate-free, which is very enjoyable for me. But yeah, that Hades video just, like, stroked a lot of people the wrong way. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't remember what the most common things were. I know a lot of people were upset that I kept calling Zagreus corny, and they're like, he's not corny, you're corny. You keep calling him corny. Everything he says is corny. Like, yeah, dude, Jesus Christ. Did not mean to touch a nerve there. I was just like, I was just making jokes. And I know I'm corny. That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, oh my god, this guy's so corny. I love it. I didn't even say, like, they made him too corny. Like, no, I was just saying this guy's bars are corny and it's funny. A bunch of people were like, no, they're not! I'm like, alright. You're not gonna get a prize by defending this person online. I'm not saying I dislike the game. I said multiple times in the video, like, oh, this game's awesome. Also, my second run through, I skipped some of the dialogue, and people were furious about that. He's gonna be clueless about the lore! Like, alright. Drats. Ow! I'm just not that big much of a lore guy. I'm getting my ass handed to me, by the way. I don't need any more healing. I can rock y'all's worlds in one fell swoop. He made an updraft. Critical mistake. Okay. That was pretty bad. I saw some guts up on this rock that I would like. Dude, this guy is such a dick. I'm just trying to like collect. I'm not even attacking him at this point. Are you out of explosive things to throw at me, you douche? I hate you. Moblin guts. Thank you. And a prize! He is corny. That's what I'm saying! Jesus Christ. It's so funny. There was also probably my least favorite comment, though, that I've ever gotten. Number one, the one that makes me the most upset. Just because, like, just straight up hate comments, I can find the, like, humor in, and I can laugh at them. But this one was just so condescending that it made me angry. It was on my video where I announced that, like, I got a lot of condescending comments on my video where I announced that I had to cancel the plushie thing because it didn't get enough orders. And this one comment was like, Therm, your videos are cute, but you're clearly just a small kid who needs guidance. I'm like, needs guidance? What? No harm, no foul. I like completely saw this as a possibility with the plushie project, and I figured, what's the worst that happens? They cancel the orders? Who cares? It was so, I forget the whole wording, but it was like, your content is that of a small kid who needs guidance. Like, content? What the hell, man? Everybody needs guidance, but don't call me a small kid just because I'm like 20. It was like the most condescending shit I've ever heard in my whole life. It was absurd. Okay, why am I here again? Oh yeah, Dueling Peaks. Which way's north? That way's north, so I need to go this way. I'm trying to find the chasm. It was the funniest shit in the world, dude. That video got a lot of... I was like already bummed out because I was excited about this plushie and didn't get enough orders, and there were so many comments from people who were like, I'm a business student in college, and it probably would have sold better if it looked good. Like, thanks, man. That really means the world. There's so many people who are like, it would have sold better if it looked better. Like, yeah, probably. I don't freaking know. I drew it myself. I wanted to. But whatever. 100% that comment was made by an 8-year-old. That's what I figure. Okay, I need to find a chasm. And it might be invisible on the map because it's on the underside of the Dueling Peaks. But I'm going to check on top just in case. Just in case they wanted to be sneaky. Good climbing, dude. You're doing such a good job. Okay. This is good. Now, okay, I'm like basically right on top of it. Wait. That seems a little too far. I think that's too far to be the right one. Okay, we're going to need to get on the underside of the Dueling Peaks. Oh my god, I can almost just access floating islands right here. Have I even been to those ones? They're this way. No. That's cool. Okay. You own the only Therm plushie in the world. That's true. The one I have is going to be the only one ever. So it's a collector's item. If I become like the most famous boy in the whole world, I could sell that for like a grillion dollars. Okay, where to? Let's just dip. Keep our peepers peeled for any chasmage. Chasmage? Hello, chasmage. No, zero. Zero chasmage. Why do I even play? Why do I even try? Why even try or play? I'll kill these guys to cheer me up. Sorry, guys. I'm in a bad mood, and it's got to come out on someone. I got to take it out on someone is what I missed. Oh, you have, like, armor. Really? One hit? Well, that was fun. That was so dumb. I hit it once and it exploded. Why are you swinging at me with a mushroom wand? I love the style, but that was not going to do any damage. Okay. No chasmage. At least visibly. Damn. Okay, well, what's the other X mark spot? Yeah, they're Ekmark Spa. Yeah, I'm seeing approximately no Casmage. Oh, treats. They're birds. Okay. Down here. Unexplored. We're gonna pin it, and that's the general area we need to move towards, and then let's, I'm like right by it. Let's just try to get that tower. Okay. Tower. Oh god, it's so smoggy. Okay, it's that way. I see the lights. You stream for much longer today? Got about an hour. I don't like this place. I don't like how smoggy it is. The smog hurts my highs. I haven't checked that Hades video in a while, the comment section. I don't even know how many views it has. I just stopped reading the comments because they were bumming me out. But I should give it another look because I'm so curious. Might do that soon. You know, I'm going to pull up my phone right now. I'm just too damn curious. I can't help it. I'm not going to, like, make a big stink out of it and turn it into, like, a book club because I don't want a bunch of people to be like... Because that feels kind of gross. That's, like, a gross response to a hate comment to be like, I'm going to talk about it on live so I can guilt trip people into standing up for me. It's like, I don't need to do that. But I'm just curious, and I need to know. I'm getting my phone. Okay, volume... 0% volume. Oh, I should be checking my Discord better. Okay, so I don't miss anything super crucial. Okay, let's see. Here's the video. I finally played Hades and it's a masterpiece. 107,000 views. That's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, okay. The hate has quelled. It's yeah, okay. It was only when it came out. It was when it hit the algorithm and it was recommended to a bunch of people who had never seen my channel before. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It was okay. It seems like the main theme here is that people were upset. It was actually like I get hate comments of people who are like, I don't like this guy. It's like fair, but this one was more than any game I've ever played. The Hades community has by far the least patience for you learning how to play a game. Like, the fact that I went in there and I wasn't immediately, like, aware of all the mechanics in the game just sent them into, like, a fit of rage. I just don't understand why. Like, with the vast majority of games, people can be like, okay, you get a little bit of a window, and then I'll start saying you're an idiot because you've been playing this game for hours. That's how Hollow Knight worked. For the first stream, everyone was like, oh, it's so fun to see me learn how to play. With Hades, like, right from the rip, people were just like, stop talking and read all the tutorial windows. It's like, well, that's not my job, man. My job is to make commentary. So there are people who are like, I wish he'd stop talking and focus on the game. It's like, I can't do that. That's like the whole point of streaming. Is I need to make sure I'm talking at all times, so I might miss like a hidden top right corner context window because I'm in combat and talking at the same time. Also, just the like Greek mythology has to be like one of the biggest like epicenters of like actually type people, like the really condescending, like you wouldn't understand my references type people, which is the main reason I took classics for one semester in college and then was like, hey, these people are insufferable, I'm gonna take something else. And at first I thought maybe it was just college as a whole. Nope, it was just classics. It's like that group is just so aggressively like, I need everyone to know that like My entire personality is that I love Percy Jackson and mythology, and anytime you bring it up, I'm gonna start lecturing you about it. It's like brutal. The number of people who try to like correct the professors because what they said runs counter to Percy Jackson. It's like, dude, I'm begging you, please. Seriously. Then they try to get competitive about like I talked a lot. I've talked before about how like I took 4 years of Latin in high school, and I did this thing called Curtamen, which was like a quiz bowl, like academic bowl type like trivia thing, but for just ancient Greece and Rome type stuff. And mythology was a big part of it. So I would talk about like, oh yeah, I think I know a good bit of mythology from like high school. And then people will get immediately competitive about it and be like, oh, I know everything about mythology. I love mythology. Mythology. It's like astrology. It's absurd. It's like Greek mythology is cool, but please. So I just don't like, I stopped playing Hades because I was just like, oh my god. The one time I streamed it, the chat was pumped full of people being like, fun fact, this character is in this story, and 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 this story. I'm like, please, please, please. I love that you're into this, and that's super exciting. But I'm begging you, can we talk about something else? Good Giebus Griebus. Presents. I got way too passionate about that. I'm incredibly dizzy now. B. Eh. Yeah, you can hit me, I don't care. Okay. Mythology is a fun thing to research, but the phantoms are horrid. Yes. Precisely. Where am I going to again? Oh yeah, I'm finding the tower. There it is. Yeah, brutal. Like, good job. I hate talking to people about Hades for that exact reason. People are so intense about it. Yeah, it's so absurd. Plus, like, mythology's cool. So, like, anyone who knows anything about it is into it because it's cool. But, like, I don't know why. It's just one of those things where some people treat it like it's this, like, forbidden text. Like, this foreign cult of, like, I love Greek mythology. It's like, yeah, man, it's so cool. But then they'll be like, no, you don't get it. Like, you don't get it. I love, like, I read about it. I, like, know about all of the gods and goddesses. It's like, cool. I'm happy for you. But why does it have to be a competition? I feel like 90% of the people who I talk to who are into the classics in my college, it would turn into this weird competition where, like, no. I've read every book. I know everything about all of them. I probably know way more than you do. I'm like, sure, man. Sure thing. It was the same thing about when I talked about Curtamen and I was trying to explain what it's like. It was like for anyone who did like Quiz Bowl or It's Academic or Academic Bowl or anything like that. It's like that, but it's for like the classics, mainly Latin. So like the main like category, like in advanced, which is like the highest level. It's like novice, intermediate, and advanced. Usually people who are in their third year or above of Latin. The 4 categories, or I guess 5 categories of questions you hear about are like create an animated video or on sub. Whoops. Are like the Latin language, like Latin grammar, so like the kind of stuff you'd learn in like a Latin classroom, like translating sentences and vocabulary and derivatives and stuff like that. Roman history, Roman literature, that was my specialty. That was the one that I focused on. Each person who plays has like a little specialty. Mine was Roman literature. Roman life, like culture and civilization. And then Greco-Roman mythology was a category. And like when I said I did that, a bunch of people immediately were like, started quizzing me. Were like, well, do you know this mythological story? Do you know this mythological thing? And I'd be like, no. They'd be like, how crazy is that this was like all you did for 4 years and I somehow know more than you? I'm just so obsessed. Laughing, crying emoji. Dude, I'm going to freaking kill you with my bare hands. Like, of course I don't know that much about mythology because that wasn't my specialty. I didn't study mythology at all. The only mythology I know... Oh, it's raining. Perfect. The only mythology I know is, like... whatever I just happened to pick up because I was in the same room as someone who does know about mythology. It's like, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna... I got really dizzy there because I cut way into that. So I'm gonna put the controller down for a second. And I'm gonna just read chat for a little bit. Da, 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 da. I think the fact that the video game is Greek mythology means that you don't have to super pay attention to the lore because it's pretty intuitive and easy to understand. Exactly. It's mythology. It's like good Grievous. I didn't realize it extended past the channel until I learned my brother refuses to play it for the same exact reason. Insufferable fans. Yeah, the Hades fans are pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Would you recommend playing Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom? Probably. And it totally still holds up. People who are like, oh, I can never go back to playing Breath of the Wild after this game. Dude, I could easily go back to playing it. They're both awesome. You can like something, don't be a dick about it. Yeah, that's true. I'm back, Buster. Welcome back, Static Face. The very point of mythology is that it's kind of fluid. Oh my god, that's so... oh, thank you for reminding me. This is a whole other facet of like... the thing that frustrates me. As someone who did that Kurtaman thing for 4 years, I became very familiar with, like, the people who I knew who, like... To be a good Kurtaman player in, like, the advanced level, you need to know mythology in a way that I don't think a lot of people understand. And I have a hard time explaining to people because people are like, I could probably do that. And that's exactly, that is the pipeline of, like, when freshmen at high school, like, get into Kurtaman. They'll read Percy Jackson, think they're an expert in mythology, hear that mythology is a specialty you can be. Everyone is like, I'll be a mythologist. I know everything. And then immediately get humbled. Because that's the thing about mythology, is that since it's like folklore, there are like 10 variations to any given story. And to do like the Kurtaman type thing, you need to know all of them. And a lot of them directly contradict each other. So that would just blow kids' minds in like the college courses I took, where the professor would say like, this like thing we just read is about how, like, I don't know, Neptune did this thing. And like, that's clearly what it's about. We just translated it. That's what it's about. And then some kid would be like, no, that's not right though. That's not right though. I am an expert on mythology, and I know for a fact that it was Mercury, not Neptune, who did blah, blah, blah. You're both right. There's like 20 variations to every story. Everyone did everything in mythology. So it's like, why are you trying to correct? Why would you think a professor would not be at Percy Jackson levels of knowledge? It's like, oh my god. I met people like that in my computer science classes that act that exact way about Java. Oh, brutal. Let's see. If you love a subject, wouldn't you be more welcoming of new fans? Yeah. Like, oh my god. Good lord. Mythology fans who get gatekeeping confused with me. Most Western literature takes inspiration from Greek and Roman stories. Yeah, it's not like a niche thing. Everyone is familiar with at least a little bit of Greek mythology. Or just Greco-Roman mythology as a whole. It's like, Jeebus. When's your next starter video? Whenever I can finish editing it. Ugh. I got so dizzy talking about that. I need to like close my eyes for a little bit. I need to eat, dude. I'm so hungry. That's probably why I'm dizzy. I'm gonna snack for a little bit. I'm gonna get some... What should I snack on? Little biscuits. Let me get my little breakfast biscuits. And I will say, I'm not trying to poo-poo on Rick Riordan or Percy Jackson, because those are actually remarkably accurate. The stuff in Percy Jackson is super accurate. And by reading Percy Jackson, you can learn a lot of mythology. It just like blows me away how large of a subset of kids it was that thought reading all of the Percy Jackson books meant they were qualified to teach a college level course. I'm gonna work on this biscuit. Okay. I'm gonna play some while eating. If you know everything, then why take the course? Well, 2 reasons. One, so you can, like, frickin' talk about how much you know everything already. Oh. I see. Okay. This is clever. Can I attach things to the side of this building? No. Okay. I think I need to make a roof for the fire to burn. Well, yeah. 1, so you can spend the whole class talking about, like, how much you know. Kids who would just, like, raise their hands. Oh, dragon. And be like, fun fact about blah. And it's like, in a college course, there are very few instances where you should raise your hand and say fun fact. I'm just saying. It's the same with chemistry, where it's like sometimes someone would raise their hand with a fun fact and it would actually be really helpful for the class, for understanding something. Like, if a teacher would be explaining something and someone would raise their hand and be like, I actually, like, covered this in an internship and, like, I have this easy mnemonic to remember it, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, thanks. That's actually really cool. That'll help me remember things. Then there are people who are like, according to Percy Jackson, it's like, hey, I might kill you right here, right now. It could happen. Oh, perfect. Okay, I think I need to assemble it over here first, because shit's getting weird over there. But yeah, good lord, it is brutal. And the other, I forgot I said 2 reasons. The other reason is that a lot of times you just have to take something that you already know because it's a required course. I had to do that a couple times. With, like, chemistry. Where it was like, it was with tonal theory. I already know a good bit of music theory from my piano lessons, but there's no, like, testing into a higher level for music theory. So I had to start with the intro level, and I already knew everything in there. But you know what I did then? Because I already knew everything? Quietly sat there and doodled on my worksheet. Minding my own business. I didn't raise my hands every 5 seconds and be like, Jesus Christ. What do I want to do career-wise? YouTube. If I can manage. No, is this still not covered? It totally is. Stop lying. What do you mean? How is this not covered? Oh, that's a load of bullshit. Okay, I guess I gotta be more precise. Frickin' whatever. Blood Moon, epic. How about now? This is so stupid. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna keep working on my oat biscuit. We did it! Yippee! There's a guy in my concept art course that will shell over people's work when we do critiques, and then will show us drawings that are literally anime screenshot copies. There's a kid like that in my... Okay, I'm gonna try and not be super specific because people who know me personally and know that I have a YouTube channel could find this and know exactly who I'm shit talking. In an art course that I took in high school, I had someone in my class who... One of the most attention-seeking people I've ever met in my entire life. Her big thing is that she was obsessed with BTS in a way that I've never yet seen again. Which should, like, show how obsessed she was because, like, BTS is kind of notorious for having a really obsessive fandom, and she's still the worst I've ever seen. It was unreal. So literally, and of course every art project is like, you can do whatever you want. For like high school art, it's like, do whatever you want, you just need to use this technique. Because it was a computer graphics course. It was like, we learn how to do gradients, make something with a gradient. And every goddamn time... Okay, I need to get over here, don't I? Yeah, okay. Is there a chasm near there? Dude, what the hell? Not really. Why do all these X marks the spots not have chasms that are visible on the map? It's annoying. Damn it, dude. Okay, whatever. Anyway, for like we'll just go to this chasm. For every single project, she would make it BTS related. She would like, there was one where she would either just like do the people in BTS or like, oh my god, I'm trying to remember. There was this one where she drew, like, she did a graphic for, like, it's like the one that everyone does and thinks that it's deep and creative, where they draw, like, my mind. Like, this is what it looks like inside my mind. And it was like this giant temple dedicated to BTS. It was terrifying. And it all came to a head. And she was also very... she was very much that. Would get really, really, like, dickish in commentaries. Was really, like, cocky about it. Super overconfident. And just, like, thought she was, like, the queen of shit mountain. And it all came to a head when there was this, like... I forget what I did. I think I made a comic about... I think I made a little cartoon about, like, the personifications of weather. Like, and how their interactions correlate to, like, actual weather. So, like, it was, like, pretty standard stuff. It was, like, just these two, like, cloud dudes getting really pissy towards each other about, like, house rules for cup pong. And that's what, like, created, like, Hurricane Harvey. It was, like, shit like that. And because I still am. I'm way more into cartooning than like realistic art. So it was a comic, and she just like, and I don't mind freaking commentary. A lot of people were like, the line art's not that clean. I'm like, true. People were like, what the hell? Why did you make it this color? And I'm like, I don't know. It's fair. She was like so relentlessly shitting on it. She's like, it's just like, I feel like you could have done something more serious. It feels kind of childish. And I was like, well, that's just mean. And then we go over to her station. And it's like an anime representation of her just making out with like one of the dudes from BTS, just like real, just hard smooching this BTS guy on the lips. And it was like, I remember the roof was just like silent. Everyone was like, what the hell? And she was like, so this is mine. I'm sure I don't need to explain to you what it is. And then she like laughed to herself. It's like, oh my god. It was so extreme. Oh god, it was the funniest thing. I like looked forward to that class every day just to see what she would come up with. It was so fun. And it was like bad anime too. She wasn't even good at the anime style. It was like, have y'all seen that? Let me see if I can look it up and pull it up on stream. Have y'all seen that picture of the person who had like a screenshot of when they drew like an anime George Washington in like an elementary school history class? Let me look it up. Anime George Washington. This one. Let me pull it up. Okay, the last image I had covering the screen was an image of the kind of dog that my dog is, but really old. This one. It was like this shit, and it was her and the BTS guy just kissing real hard. Oh my god, it was the funniest shit in the whole world. Oh my god, it was exactly like this. The like huge eyes, only one eye was visible because like the hair was in front of the face. The proportions were whack as hell. Dude, it was so funny. I don't remember her name, but I remember complaining about her to my friends every day at lunch. It was so extreme. Ugh. Anyway, back to the game. I'm gonna eat some more biscuit. Why I keep eating on stream. I know a lot of people don't like when I eat on stream because they're like, the sounds you make when you chew are gross. But it's like, oh man, I'm so hungry and I'm dizzy. I have to eat something. Oh, I can sneak in there. Is that like a little chasm I can go in, or is that just like a rock that isn't shaded in a way that's visible? That's super clutch. That helps me out a ton. Okay. Go this way. Grab that. Oh, I broke my giant rock thing. Whoops. Well, the zonite can stay then. It's really hot. Never mind. Only in that little area. No, it's fine. Just eat, man. I'll eat. I'll freaking eat. Oh, perfect. Oh, thank God. There's a little, like, squeeze through area right there. So anyway. Funniest shit in the whole world. It was so funny. Oh, God. I love it. Guy in my game design course was super condescending to people about their game design knowledge. He was kicked out of the course for literally never showing up or submitting work. I'm sure he's gonna like... I'm sure he's like, I don't need this. My game's gonna take off. Just you wait. And then 2 years pass and he releases it and it's just like some shitty, like, Undertale fan game. Love it. Love, love, love it. I wonder if I can make it to the X from this. I didn't think I'd be able to. Oh, it's icky yucky folks. Okay, I'm gonna put the stick away. Okay, these guys are gonna be tough because they're like red and glowing, and usually that means talent. Oh shit, there's like a lot. There's like a lot. Oh, it's freaking this dude. Oh my God, you're becoming like infected, you weirdos. Do I not have a bow? I can shoot 5 times. What happened? Oh my God, every time they hit me, I lose a max heart. Oh my God. This is fine. Oh, it's gonna stop my flurry rush. I'm gonna be inside of him. I'm gonna get hit immediately. Oh, it's max health, so I'm just toast. That's totally fine. All right, we'll just go hitless now. I wonder, the food that like gives you bonus hearts. Oh, it would just do that? Okay, that's not worth it. These guys are annoying. Oh, that totally could have killed me. That's incredibly fortunate that I was out of the way of that. Okay. Another one bites the dust. Anything that can shoot at me needs to go immediately. Okay. We're so good. We're so good. Ah! Back off! I'm warning you! I'm warning you! Don't shoot him! Don't shoot him! What is Silent even doing? He's just twirling like a freaking baton, man. He's doing spinny shit. Now is not the time to get cute, brother. Ow! That was not fair. Oh my lord. Okay, we're totally okay. Ah! He's throwing his friends at me. Ah! Okay, we're totally fine. My shield's gonna break soon. What are you doing? Oh! Cut the shit, dude. Okay, I'm so tense. Everything is about to break. Everything I own is about to break. Okay, okay. And then there was one. Do not touch me. It's a big butt you got. Look at that thing go. Like, wow. This game is M for mature. Turn around. That's it! I think we got him. Oh my god. That was the most tense. Oh, I almost just died right there. That was the most tense experience of my life. Woo! God, and Sidon was doing like little tricks and shit. This is gonna look so good on my TikTok. I wonder if Spikeball is gonna put me on their freaking sports center. Jesus Christ, dude. Any more prizes? No. The prize is victory, which is honestly fair. And a really good bow. Does anyone have any like really good melee weapons? Because I could use a melee weapon. Or health. I guess I could go back to that light route. Heal up. Okay. That was stressful. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. $2 from Kuro Mameshiba. Thank you. Oh. Love the chat's turned into a shit talk central. Fuck those girls in interior design who would talk graphically about their sex lives next to me. Hell yeah, let's just get it all out. The anime guy on my course literally talks like a supervillain online. Oh damn! Like does he do the like hand motion things where he like does that weird little like 3-finger claw? You know what I mean? Where they put their hand out and they're like, huh, and then they bring it back. Love it. How close am I to like? Okay, yeah, I should go heal up. What is that box right there? I should be able to make it back pretty quick to where I was. Get another bite of biscuit. Haven't seen him do that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Heal me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now I'll eat my hearty mushroom skewer. Mmm, so hearty. It's so hearty, it makes my tummy party. There's a party in my tummy. So yummy, so yummy. Anyway. Do you enjoy rhythm games? I'm not super into rhythm games. I'll make the climb. I wonder how it's gonna go. I'm going to, like, I was about to say I'm avoiding a lot of these kinds of people because I'm not really pursuing, like, artistic stuff or, like, anything in the humanities or the arts in school, which is a lot more discussion-based. Mine's mainly STEM, and there's not a lot of room for, like, obviously there's annoying people in STEM, but you don't have to interact with them because every class is just like a lecture. Or like for a lab, you might have one partner, but I don't know. All my lab partners have been super cool. So like, for the most part, I have to do with that. But I am doing music in school now, and that is gonna get testy. With like intro to tonal theory, everyone was really kind, and it was pretty standard. But like, I'm sure once I get into like, I'm eventually gonna be taking a course on composition. That's gonna be tough because that's really subjective, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of group critiques. Oh God, I don't know what I'm gonna do in that because I have never been able to like justify any of my musical decisions with theory. I'm usually like, I don't know, man. But I want to learn music theory because, like, I always hear these like TikToks of people like showing songs they made, and I'm like, that is such a freaking beautiful chord that I would have never thought to put there. Because I don't think about anything. I don't know how to. I just like do whatever my brain is like, okay, now do this one next, which means all of my like chord progression. I did not need 5 of those. Damn it. Tend to be really uninspired because it's just like whatever common shit was in my brain. So I'm excited to be able to like scientifically say this would sound great next. But that's gonna be brutal. Cause I'm sure I'm gonna get shot on a lot because all my composition stuff, they're gonna be like, this is like elementary. I'll be like, yeah, I guess. But I'm trying real hard. Any higher level music class is rough. Music people can be extremely judgmental. That I was afraid of. That I was aware of. There we go. Ooh, more Poe. And whatever the hell is over... Oh, it's Zonite. I'm okay. Oh, wait, there's a prize. A muddle bud. That's cute. That's super cute. Spotify playlist. Don't have one yet, but... I mean, I will be... Once I finish the last song from this Stardew Valley roguelike thing, I'll put those all on Spotify at the same time. I'm not super proud of most of them, though. I think I've gotten a lot better since when I started that project. But I'll still put them on there. And then I can finally... What the hell, dude? I'm excited to work on stuff that isn't boss music. Because that's all I've made, is like boss fight themes. And then I can finally just be like, I don't know, man, let's make a pretty piano. Is that a light root? I don't think so. No, I don't know what that is. Oh, shit. More foes. Well, we handled it like a champ last time. Let's do it. Okay, sure. I totally put my... Oh, it's because I had the freaking big weapon, so I can't shield. I can't see. There we go. I would like to be able to see. I'm really having... There we go. I was going to say, I'm having a hard time with this timing. Hiya. Oh my god! I'm gonna die. Get up! These things have like infinite health. Oh my god. This is gonna take actual years. Shit. Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna need Tulin to like kind of do it all here. Like all the heavy lifting. Sidon does almost nothing, but I do like him, so. Sorry. I thought I could like block that. It's fine, no worries. Okay, I'm gonna like fall over. I can't oh, camera totally fucked me on that one. I don't know why it just stopped like focusing on the giant central threat. Okay, please. There we go. Okay. Another one down. Okay. Definitely had a window to strike there. Is there one behind me? I can't see. Oh, these guys are shooting at me. Why are there so damn many? I cannot figure out the timing on these dudes. Oh my god, fire. Okay, that one I went too early. There we go. Thank you. Is this gonna do like anything? I missed. I missed one of my freaking things. Okay, that'll buy me some time. These guys sent him way back. Okay, down. Ooh, it's a pine. It looks like a pine cone. Dude, it turns out I can only fight in this game when I have one heart. Come on, brother. Good shit. Shit. Okay, these guys need to go. Like, immediately. Okay. I will go behind this rock so they can't shoot me. In theory. I think a flurry rush is kind of my only... Never mind, Sidon just took him out. Okay, we gotta stay moving because they will be shooting at me literally constantly with no breaks. Okay. And that leaves just the one. Oops. We're so good, y'all. We're so fine. We're totally fine. Oh! Why does my guy like drop the ball until he's a baby's whisper from death? And then he's like, now's the time to turn on the jets, I think. This is go time. What are we doing, man? I had like 10 hearts. I was shitting the bed and then I got just curb stomped. And then Link was like, time to get serious. This is not what I need. Terrifying watch, thank you. Happy to help. Let's try a new thing. Look at that. 48. 70? Oh, it's because I'm on my last heart. It's does 70 damage. I might just rock with one heart then. I'm gonna keep rocking with one heart. I'm gonna go for the glass cannon build. Not wasting my frickin' rad weapon durability on Zonite. Okay, back to the red square hunt. Okay, it's... Okay, what is happening? It's straight that-a-ways, so let's, give it a peep. Give it a peepski. Oh, shit. Is it gonna be closed off again? Oh, but I came so far. I couldn't find a chasm where the X is. How come all the X marks the spots I'm getting are all, like, areas where there is no visible chasm in the overworld? There's none that are, like, even close. Oh, it's the little heart lake. Very cute. What the hell, man? No. Literally said it in the Hades video. I love when he says we just gotta go hitless because it somehow works. Yeah, so then we're gonna go hitless. What in the dickens? Oh shoot! Has it been doing the audio delay thing this whole stream? It has! Why did no one tell me? I have to reset my thing. Hold on. There we go. Now there should be no more delay. Okay. Shoot. So this whole stream is going to be audio delayed. Frick. Back to work. Hello? Full screen? I'm gonna eat more of my crisp. My brisket. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat my mom. Once the stream ends. Well, shitty titty farts, dude. I kind of wanted to go to that X town and get my treasure fix. But instead, I've just been rollerblading around like some creep neighbor of mine. This ain't roller derby, dog. It's Tears of the Kingdom. Where's my treasure? F word. Literal F word, guys. Damn. I'm assuming that just goes like all the way up. No. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Was that a thing? Could have sworn I just saw like a creature move up there, but I'm sure it was nothing. Alright, let's climb. Let's climb, gamers. 1 heart's all I need, dude. That was the sound of my ankle snapping. See, we're so fine. And there's like a cool temple up that way. Why did you guys think we should leave? You guys are so weird. Weirdos. Oh my god. This is like such a heartwarming exchange. This is so refreshing to see. Someone said, has Therm said what college does he go to, or is that private stuff? And then my mother said it's private. They said, thanks. You have no idea how much I appreciate that exchange. The number of times either people are just like, tell me what college you go to, or say something, and then my mother is like, that's private. And they're like, why? Thank you for being great. Okay. I don't need vision. I just need my senses. And my senses say we're closing in on greatness here. My senses say I am sniffing distance away from a life-changing altercation. Alright. Pretty soon, things are gonna be a little different around here. What? Huh. I don't know. Ah, okay. Well, let's move. Move. Oh, okay, we're fine. I'm so on edge. If I like spend more than 5 seconds in the like goop stuff, I will die. Drop a seed. Ignite. This is great. Oh my god, we're freaking there. We made it. We made it to Ekmark. Wow. A large crystallized charge, and there's an X. Just this way. Here it is. That looks stupid. Damn it. I was hoping it would be something cool. You freaking serious? I didn't come here to cosplay, okay? I came here for rad tricks and treats. That's okay. That's another X marked. And the spot. I'm losing it for real. Okay. I want this one, man. Oh, I would need to get this tower. Well, let's do that. F it, right? We are entitled to all of your personal information, such as social security number, all card numbers, expiration dates and codes, date of birth, address, and exact GPS location at all times. How did I forget? How could I have forgotten? All those numbers you mentioned. Dang it. Therm's date of birth is something he shared. That is accurate. 1996, baby. Oh, I'm getting my life juice back. Okay, I need to find the tower for the desert range. Suck my wiener. I'm gonna die. You dickweed. Watch this. Surprise! That feels so good. I hate that freaking guy. Okay. Which way am I heading? I'm heading westward. So yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Look, a lot of us know Therm's full name, but we're just like, don't. He's just Therm. Yeah, oh my god, Mama's playing Animal Crossing. Yes, that is true. As I've said before, I've been told many times, people are like, yeah, I could just totally see your actual legal first name being Therm. It's like, sure, man, I'll take it. That's the goal. We're headed to that ting. This is gonna be obnoxious as hell. How's Mom enjoying Animal Crossing? Very much. I think she's like super into it. At least as far as I can tell. She seems into it. Well, this is gonna be hell on earth, but we're gonna do it. I might have gotten a little over eager there, but I think we'll be good. It is hilarious that Sean still calls you Therm IRL. Yeah, no, and effortlessly. And it wasn't even like the first time we met, and then he was like, okay, I can just call you by like your name. It was just like Therm through and through, and I was like, sure, man, do whatever you want. He also thought my name was Tyler for whatever reason. Like, he knew that my name was not Therm, but for some reason thought my name was Tyler for like months. Until like on one random Terraria recording, I was like, some, but Thomas don't want none of that. He's like, is your name Thomas? It's like, yeah, my name's Thomas. I thought your name was Tyler. It's like, where could you possibly? I guess he just took a guess for first names that start with a T and then turned Tyler into his headcanon. Yay! Oh, and it's yucky time. Time for yuckies. That's fine. That's fine. Skip. Mushroom. Cool, 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 cool. I'm a climbing. I gotta keep my eye on my temperature gauge, because if I start taking cold damage, I will die very fast. La 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 la. And actually, they were funny because he didn't even want Therm to be your username. Yeah, I just forgot to change it before I had a video blow up, and I was like, well, it's too late now. I don't know what I would have named myself, because now it's like I'm in too deep that I can't imagine it being anything else. But the plan was to think of like anything else, and I just didn't do it in time. Yay! You're mine. This is going so well, y'all. Words cannot express how well this is going. My hands and feet just got incredibly cold out of nowhere. Like, just... I got hit by, like, a wave of cold, but only on my hands and feet. Ooh, pretty moon. I thought it was blood moon. Who do you think I am? A guy who needs ladders? AKA a freakwad? I don't think so. Again. Therm fits you better than anything else would. I'm glad. That's all I could ever hope for. Awesome. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, these things are so annoying. I'll just shoot him a bunch. Tulin can do all the heavy lifting. I'll just run around. Yeah, I'll just let my Pokemon fight you. Have y'all heard of the, like, Pokemon sleep thing? I'm still not fully comfortable, or no, not comfortable. I'm still not fully confident on what it is. I just keep hearing about it on Twitter, the, like, Pokemon sleep thing that, like, does it track your sleep? Is the idea that it's an app to, like, help you sleep, or is it just, like, an idle kind of game, and the idea is you put it on while you're asleep because it's an idle game? All I know is I keep seeing screenshots of it on Twitter, and I was laughing for like 20 minutes yesterday at this one where someone learned that Pokemon sleep tracks how many times you fart while you sleep. And so they woke up to just this like Togekiss that just says farts constantly because they farted so many times in their sleep. And it'll like take audio recordings of it. It looks awesome. I kind of want to get it. It tracks your sleep, movement, sounds, etc. So you can use to get better sleep. I should get that. I've been having trouble sleeping because of my illness. I have not been able to sleep very well, so I should just get Pokemon Sleep. And then have it tell me what's wrong. You get partner Pokemon based on your sleep style. That's awesome. I'm getting that. Okay, we're almost there. 4:55, 5 minutes left on stream. Are we gonna get there in time? We're gonna get there in time. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We totally are. Yeah, my sport. Not mine, though. Okay, I need to go up that a ways. Get off. Get off. See the middle bit up there? Do a platform attached to that. If you had enough weight to go down and I go up. Okay. I'll get to the top with just climbing, and I'll see if I can fix it from up there. Hey, so anyone have any ideas as to what that was about? Any guesses? Did God just smite me? Did I, like, say something bad? I'm sorry. Heart attack, I guess. I definitely heard something fall. Did I get killed from one of those falling rocks? Are you shitting me? Or super cancer. It was probably super cancer. What is super cancer from? I can't, because I remember saying that, but I don't remember from what. Alright, well, back we go. Oh, well, I only have 3 hearts. It's like too much to activate my mega bonus, but not enough to make me feel safe. Someone in a Binding of Eyes Extreme. Oh. Is it because I got... There's a cancer item that's really good, and there's also a cancer trinket, and they're both really good in Isaac. I wonder if I got one of those. Probably the cancer item. I don't think I get the cancer trinket that often. Okay. I need to attach a platform. Okay, this is what we're gonna do, alright? Alright, so here's a plan, guys. 1, 2, oh! And then you're gonna affix. Hello, affix. Affix, please. Affix. And then you said we gotta weigh it down, don't we? So let's do it. Oh, pretty dragon. So let's do that. Needs more weight. More weight, I guess? I don't know why it would just suddenly stop, though. That's not an indication of that it needs more weight. That's an indication of something is stuck on something. But I'll add more weight just in case. Yeah, it's stuck on something. Okay, what is it stuck on? Is there something going on up there? Oh. Okay. I guess I'll have to check down here. As much as I do not want to. Brother, what are you stuck on? What the hell? What the frick? What is it stuck on? I'm not ending stream until I figure this out. It's gotta be an issue with the chain. Where's the dragon? Oh, it's up there. There it is. Very cool. Very pretty. Okay, I would like to get back up, please. La 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 la. What is this stuck on? Okay, well, let me make a little... I want to... Maybe if I get up there, there's something with... No. I thought there'd be something up here, maybe. Like the chain was messed up. But it doesn't look like it. Oh, God. Now it's doing silly shit. Stop. Sorry, Sidon. Okay, so the chain is clearly stuck on something. Because it, like, the way it moved... Oh, I think this might be touching. Oh, what the hell? I didn't realize it would detach literally everything at the same time. Awesome. Well, now we learn. If I remember correctly, though, I only need 2 boxes, so I should still have enough up here. I just didn't do a good enough job with this, I feel. Oh, I just hit side on. Teehee. No. Oh, why is it over there? Hold on. Dangerous. What is happening? It's like stuck back there. It won't even let me detach it. Oh god, now I'm overheating. Dude, super duper. Let me get back in the shade. There we go. Okay, I need more weight apparently, which is perfect because all the boxes are down there. Let's see if there's anything left that's like heavy. I'll just take the heat damage, I don't care. Guess we're just gonna start piling wood onto it. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck. Awesome. Okay. God, this is so freaking set. This is so touchy. Okay, I need to get the other box before it falls. Is that good enough? No, it's gonna hit the one on the way up. This is so touchy. I think I just go with the smaller one. That should be fine, right? If I just use this little boy. Now I'm overheating. I have to hurry. I have to be quick. Oh, there are a couple barrels. Those could do the trick. Guess it needs more weight. Oh, we're approaching. We're approaching critical mass. Okay, let's... Come on! Oh my god. This is torture. Thank you. Oh my god. I did it! I did it! Jesus Christ. Fixed. And a chili steamed mushroom. Shh, quiet. Incredible! Okay! We got another tower. With a substantial bit of difficulty, but I'm still pleased. Gonna eat. I'm gonna finish off my biscuits. Amazing. There's another huge section of map. Checked off. Oh, a labyrinth. Oh, labyrinths are in the sky now. That's pretty cool. Alright, well. Look at how much of our map now. We're literally missing only 2 towers. I'm going to save in the air. And we're going to start next stream. Hurtling down to Earth. Which actually, I think next week I'm going to be streaming something else. There's like an exciting event happening next week that I'm a part of. So yeah. I don't know if I'll be streaming Tears of the Kingdom next week. Probably not, actually. So it's probably going to be 2 weeks until we play more of this game. Either way, thanks for tuning in, folks. I wasn't feeling that great, so soon, hopefully, I'll be on the mend, and I'll be back to streaming while feeling good, which is, like, such a perplexing idea. It's been months since that's happened. But either way, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye. I can't. I don't have access to the end stream button. I need to fill this space with some noise. It glitched out. Bye. Love you. Kisses.